Hey folks, we're live tonight on South Padre Island. It's been kind of a steady light rain since we've been here. We're at the pavilion at Isla Blanca Park, and look how close the water is. Now, that pile of sand back there was deep in the water when we got here, so the tide is working its way back out. It was high at about 4 o'clock, so it's going back out, but it's going to stay like this, choppy with high seas, probably all the way through the weekend. The good news is at least the sun's going to come out, so you can come out and look at it, but getting in there, a little risky because there's a high risk of rip currents and, of course, a high surf advisory because of these choppy waters that we see, and the waves pretty significant when you get far enough out there. But the good news is, again, at least the sun will come out this weekend. Let's look at radar right now, see where the rain is falling as we speak, and you'll notice that it's kind of spotty. We're getting, again, a lot of the light stuff here at the coast where we are, and a little farther to the north from where we are, up around Port Mansfield. A little bit more rain in that area, then some spotty showers out in the western part of the valley, and then there's some more rain offshore. So I think we'll continue to see some rain into the evening hours. Some of your football games, especially closer to the coast, could be damp this evening. Once you get inland, I think the rain is a whole lot spottier. Now, let's look at temperatures. The clouds and the showers have kept temperatures down a bit. You're looking at about 80 degrees right now in Weslaco, 81 in McAllen, 80 in Rio Grande City, 79 degrees at the coast at this hour. Dew points, see where they are right now. You notice that as we look at it at this hour, dew points have come way back up from where they were yesterday. Yesterday, dew points were down in the 50s. Now they're back up in the 70s, which means the humidity is back. But if you don't like humidity, I got good news. It's going to go back away tomorrow, at least in a lot of senses. Air's really going to dry out by tomorrow afternoon, and that should make for a pretty comfortable second half of the weekend. Let's look at the Katia. That's the hurricane that's down to the south. Now a Category 2 hurricane sitting almost on the coast of Mexico, south of Tampico with 105-mile-per-hour winds. It will move into Mexico tonight, and that will be the end of that. But, of course, it's going to rain a lot in the mountains of Mexico as it moves down into that region, and it's just going to pour down there. They're going to see tremendous rainfall, up to 25 inches in some of the mountains. Here's Irma. Boy, that is the impressive one, skirting the north coast of Cuba tonight with very strong winds. The eye wall almost touching the coast of Cuba, and it's impressive on satellite. But if we zoom out a little bit, you can see where Florida is, and they are getting ready because this is a big bad storm that's headed in their direction. Let's track it, see exactly what's going on with it. The latest coordinates put it at 22.1 and 76.5. Still a very strong Category 4 hurricane, moving to the west at 12. That proximity to Cuba probably hurting it a little bit, and it's going to stay close to Cuba for a while. But then it turns northward right across the Florida Keys by Sunday, and then northward from there, bringing big-time rainfall to most of Florida. Very strong winds wherever that eye goes, and it just gets messy. It's just going to be a messy 2 or 3 days for the state of Florida, and that's just not going to change because of the system now. You can see that path, not very wide now. Florida definitely in the crosshairs. For us, showers possible tonight into the late night, early morning hours. Some of this could linger into tomorrow morning, but after that, I think we dry out. You see 7 a.m. still a lot of clouds, but by afternoon, clouds thin. We see some afternoon sunshine, a less humid afternoon than it was today. And we go forward to Sunday, and it stays nice. I think Sunday we see partly sunny skies and a gorgeous day across the area. A little bit warmer, but with low humidity, should be a pretty nice day across the region. And even into Monday, looks like the good weather should last. If you're headed to the coast, headed our direction, here's what's going on out here. Remember, there is a high rip current risk. There's also a high surf advisory, but the sun will come out tomorrow. I think it should be a nice looking day tomorrow, although it'll probably be pretty rough in the water itself. There are your afternoon temperatures or evening temperatures, all the rest of the information on the screen. The tides show what's going on at the coast as well, and you can see what the tides are here at the jetties, which is just about a half mile down from where we are. Quick check of the forecast then for tonight. Clouds stick around overnight, maybe a shower then tomorrow, maybe some morning stuff, but by afternoon the sunshine returns. Temperatures climb back up into the 80s. More sunshine, lower humidity, a nice day. The 7-day forecast says that after tomorrow, really after tomorrow morning, the chance of rain goes away and stays away, and when the sun comes out, it just gets hot with upper 90s by the end of the forecast period. That's your updated First One 5 forecast from South Padre Island. Now let's talk football with Brandon Ortega. Brandon?